The economic growth strategy consists of three interlinked parts. One, expanding the industrial base of the economy. Two, exploiting natural resource endowments with environmental protection in mind. I repeat this. Exploiting natural resource endowment with environmental protection in mind. Three, providing affordable financing for production and business. Expanding the industrial base of our economy. Madam Speaker and colleagues, the NRF government has already successfully laid the foundation for Uganda's industrialization. The key bottlenecks such as inadequate electricity and transportation infrastructure, the lack of basic education and health have to a large extent been addressed. Consequently, the manufacturing sector is now able to meet domestic demand for basic products like cement, tiles, light steel products, and consumables such as sugar and soap. There is a word we call nyoko. Nyoko. The next phase of manufacturing in Uganda will produce goods for exports and also replace many of Uganda's imported products. Nugu,
Order, please.
Uganda's industrialization process in the future has accordingly been designated based on two strategic pillars. The first strategic pillar provides the developed and service areas where industrial production for several enterprises can take place. The plan involves building planned and fully serviced industrial parks in 22 locations across the country. The second strategic pillar supports the development of product value chains which link nucleus entrepreneurs to growers farmers. These product value chains permit marketing of agricultural products, agro-processing for value addition, as well as the efficient provision of finance and other inputs of production. It will also ensure the vast majority of Ugandans are productively engaged. We have already successfully established a few product value chains in agro-industry, in citrus fruits, vegetable oil, and dairy industries. The next move is to expand product value chains to other commodities across the country. Exploiting natural resources endowment with the environmental protection in mind. Madam Speaker and my colleagues, members of Parliament and Your Excellency, sir, exploiting Uganda's natural resources endowment provides opportunity for growth and the provision of incomes and a decent livelihood for the majority of our people. The three natural resources endowments Uganda has include vast arable land and freshwater resources, abundant wildlife and diverse environment, and plentiful minerals, oil, and gas deposits. Appropriately exploited, these natural endowments requires being mindful of the adverse impact of extraction, overutilization, and wasteful use of the benefits they provide. Addressing climate change aggressively is therefore key to appropriately exploiting our natural resource endowments. Now let me turn to commercialization of agriculture. Appropriate exploitation of agricultural arable and land and freshwater resources requires climate-smart commercialization of the sector. Because the majority of Ugandans are part of rural households, achieving inclusive growth requires that we use modern farming practices, advanced agricultural inputs and technology, post-harvest storage, and improve product marketing access. This will positively change the livelihoods of over 68% of our Uganda households who are currently engaged in subsistence agriculture. Commercializing agriculture has the greatest potential for increasing household productivity and incomes while addressing unemployment in the rural communities. The use of productive value chains based on national agricultural zoning strategy will also facilitate agricultural commercialization. Successful agricultural processors will be engaged to serve as nucleus linked to farmers who sell their produce to the processor. In addition, product value chains permit inputs such as extension services and finance to be delivered. This approach will lead to an increase in sustainable production at the farm household level while increasing productivity and incomes. In addition, the approach will nurture agro-based industries across the country, employing labor that will have been released from primary agriculture.